Hi everyone, and welcome to The Sleepy Scientist. I'm really happy you're here. Tonight, we're going to go on a calm and quiet trip to learn something amazing. So get comfy, take a deep breath, and let's enjoy this peaceful science story together. Before we start, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from and what time is it for you right now? If you like relaxing science videos, don't forget to tap the like button. Now let's begin. Far above the sleeping Earth, the moon glides softly through the night sky, a pale lantern casting its gentle glow. It is a quiet companion, watching over the oceans with a steady, unseen hand. Though it seems so still, its presence stirs the vast waters below in a delicate ancient dance. Imagine the ocean as a great, breathing creature. Its surface rises and falls like a slow sigh, pulled by a force that is invisible but deeply felt. This is the moon's quiet pull, a gentle tug, like a whisper shared between two old friends, drawing the water closer, then releasing it again. The science behind this dance is a story of gravity, the mysterious force that reaches across empty space, bending the ocean's surface toward the moon. Gravity is a silent artist, shaping tides that rise and fall with the moon's journey through the sky. As the moon moves, its pull shifts, and the ocean responds with a slow, rhythmic motion. But why does this happen? Why does the moon, so far away, hold such power over the water? The answer lies in the way gravity works between two bodies. Earth and the moon are bound together by this invisible thread, a bond that stretches and pulls, not just on solid ground, but also on the liquid world of the seas. Picture the Earth as a spinning sphere wrapped in a vast ocean. The moon's gravity pulls the water toward it, causing the surface to bulge slightly on the side facing the moon. But on the opposite side of the Earth, another bulge appears, a mirror dance created by the Earth itself being pulled slightly toward the moon, leaving the water behind. These twin bulges rise and fall as the Earth spins, creating the familiar rhythm of high and low tides. This rhythm is ancient, a lullaby sung by the moon and ocean across millions of years. The tides have shaped coastlines, whispered to sailors, and carried the secrets of the deep. They remind us that even the quietest forces can move the greatest oceans. As the Earth turns beneath the moon's watchful gaze, the tides continue their slow, measured dance, a gentle pulse, a heartbeat felt across every shore. The moon's quiet pull is a reminder of the unseen connections that weave the world together, delicate as a breath, enduring as time. Let's drift deeper into this gentle tide, where the ocean's rhythm tells tales older than human memory. The moon's pull is not just a simple tug, it is a conversation between earth, water and sky, spoken in a language of gravity and motion, slow and steady like the turning of a giant clock. Think about how the tides mark time, not like the ticking of a watch, but like the gentle breath of the earth itself. Twice each day, the ocean rises to meet the moon's longing gaze, then falls back as if sighing softly. This slow breathing shapes the life along the shore, where creatures move with the ebb and flow, learning the moon's gentle commands. In the shallow pools left behind as the tide retreats, tiny creatures wait for the return of the sea. Algae shimmer like green silk, crabs scuttle beneath the rocks, and shells hold the quiet stories of the deep. These lives, small and fragile, are woven into the tide's gentle rhythm, their days marked by the moon's unseen hand. But tides are more than just a heartbeat of the ocean's surface. Beneath the waves, deep currents flow, stirred by the same lunar pull, moving vast rivers of water through the dark. These currents carry warmth, nutrients, and life itself across the globe, shaping climates and sustaining ecosystems far beyond the reach of the eye. The moon's influence extends beyond the tides. It touches the very balance of Earth's spin, slowing it imperceptibly over time. This slow dance, measured in milliseconds across centuries, shows how intimately connected our planet is to its celestial partner. The moon's pull is gentle, but persistent, a cosmic embrace that shapes the rhythm of days and nights. Now imagine standing on the shore as the tide begins to rise. You can almost feel the ocean's breath growing deeper, the water pulling forward like a slow wave of silver light. The horizon stretches wide and still, but beneath, unseen forces shape every ripple, every shimmer of foam. This is a dance older than any story told by humans, a song sung by the moon and earth in perfect harmony. The tides remind us of the quiet power of nature, of the delicate threads that bind us all, water, rock, sky and light, in a slow and endless embrace. As the tide gently falls, leaving the shore bare once more, the ocean's heartbeat slows to a soft whisper, fading into the quiet evening. The moon's influence lingers, a tender hand that has shaped the day's dance, now slipping back into silence until the next rise. In this gentle moment, we can reflect on the subtle wonder of tides, how they connect the vastness of space with the smallest grain of sand beneath our feet. The moon, so distant and pale, holds a quiet power, reminding us that even the most unseen forces can shape the world in profound ways. The tides are not just water moving, they are a story of balance and harmony, a reminder of the natural rhythms that flow through our lives. Like a soft lullaby sung by the earth and sky, they invite us to slow down, to listen to the gentle pulse of nature's breath. And so, under the moon's watchful glow, the ocean rests until the dance begins again. The moon's quiet pull continues its timeless work, weaving the ocean's breath with the steady turning of the earth. It is a cosmic lullaby, soft and endless, holding the world in a gentle embrace. As the stars twinkle overhead, you can imagine the tides as a slow, soothing wave inside your own body, a reminder that we too are part of this vast, beautiful rhythm. The moon's quiet pull connects us all, a silent thread woven through water, sky and time, and with that the ocean sighs softly once more, a breath held deep in the night, waiting patiently to rise again. The ocean breathes in slow, gentle waves, a vast and silent rhythm stretching beyond the horizon. It inhales the moonlight, pulling it deep beneath the surface, then exhales in soft, rolling tides. This breathing is ancient, as old as the earth itself, a quiet pulse connecting water, air and sky. Imagine standing at the edge of the shore, where the sea meets the sand. The waves rise like a gentle chest expanding, then fall back with a soothing sigh. This breath is the ocean's song, a melody carried by the wind, written in salt and foam. The ocean's breath is not just movement of water, it is a living rhythm shaped by the moon, the sun, and the spinning earth. As these celestial bodies weave their quiet influence, the ocean listens, responding with tides that rise and fall in perfect harmony. Beneath the surface, this breath flows deep into hidden worlds, coral reefs shimmering with light, forests of kelp waving like underwater trees, and creatures gliding through the dark, all moving to the ocean's slow, steady pulse. The breath of the ocean is a bridge between worlds, connecting the vastness of space with the delicate life beneath the waves. It is a gentle reminder that everything moves together, held by invisible threads of gravity, light, and time. With every tide, the ocean breathes in secrets and stories, carrying them across the globe, shaping the shores and hearts of all who listen. Let's drift deeper with the ocean's breath, where water moves like a slow, living rhythm beneath the sky's endless blue. The tides are not just the ocean's pulse, they are its steady breathing, a quiet inhalation and exhalation shaped by forces both near and far. The moon's gentle tug is the breath's steady guide, pulling the waters outward in a stretch of time measured by the dance of celestial bodies. The sun, too, plays its part, joining the moon in a cosmic duet that paints the tides with subtle variations, soft whispers of light and shadow. This breathing shapes the very edges of the land, where waves kiss the shore and leave behind traces of salt and sand. These borderlands are alive with stories, where tiny creatures move with the rise and fall, their lives shaped by the breath of the sea. Imagine the tides as the ocean's slow chest rising and falling, carrying the warmth of distant sunlit waters deep into the cool, shadowed currents. These currents flow like hidden rivers beneath the waves, connecting oceans and climates, spreading life and warmth across the planet. The ocean's breath also touches us, pulling at the rhythms inside our own bodies. Some say the tides echo the rise and fall of our hearts, a cosmic reminder that we are all part of a greater rhythm, the quiet breathing of earth and sea. As day turns to night, the breath slows, the waves softening, but the ocean's pulse remains, steady, gentle, endless. It is a quiet song of connection, a lullaby whispered by the water and sky, reminding us that life itself moves in rhythms shared by stars and seas. As twilight wraps the world in soft shadows, the ocean's breath becomes a tender murmur, fading slowly like a whispered prayer. The tide's rise and fall, once strong and steady, now eases into a quiet pause, a moment of stillness between two gentle waves. In this calm, the ocean holds its secrets close, like a deep sigh held in the heart of night. The moon's pull, though unseen, remains a silent presence, cradling the water with a gentle, constant touch. This quiet companionship reminds us of the delicate balance woven through the tides, a balance that shapes the dance of life at every shore. The ocean's breath is more than a pattern of waves. It is a soft reminder of the connections that flow unseen beneath the surface, between moon and earth, water and sky, life and time. Every rise and fall is a part of this grand conversation, a slow rhythm that has shaped the world for eons. Standing at the edge of the sea, you can feel the lingering pulse of this breath beneath your feet, the gentle whisper of water touching sand. It invites a pause, a moment to listen deeply to the world's quiet songs, the breathing of oceans, the pull of the moon, the slow turning of the earth. And as you watch the tide slip away, carried by the moon's steady hand, you may find yourself breathing in time with the ocean, slow, calm, and full of wonder. The ocean's breath becomes your own, a gentle wave of peace flowing through body and soul. In this shared rhythm, the moon and ocean continue their endless dance, a quiet, timeless breath that holds the world in a tender embrace. The earth and water have been partners in a slow, graceful dance since the beginning of time. Together they move in a rhythm shaped by the moon's soft pull, weaving patterns that stretch across continents and centuries. This dance is quiet and endless, like the gentle unfolding of a dream beneath the sky. Imagine the earth as a giant spinning dancer, wrapped in swirling oceans that follow its every step. As the earth turns, the water flows with it, rising and falling in response to the unseen music of gravity. The moon leads this dance, guiding the tides with a gentle touch that shapes the ocean's movements. Each day the water shifts in a slow sway, rising to greet the moon, then falling back like a graceful bow. This rhythm is both simple and complex, a dance of forces that connect the solid earth to the flowing sea, the heavens above to the depths below. Look closely, and you can see the dance written in the shorelines, where waves trace soft patterns in the sand, then retreat, only to return again. The coastlines themselves seem to breathe with the tides, alive with the slow pulse of earth and water moving as one. This dance is ancient, a story told without words but visible in every ripple and every rise. It is a gentle reminder that the earth is not still beneath our feet, but moving in harmony with the waters that surround it, a quiet waltz that has shaped the world's face. As the moon moves through the night sky, the dance continues, a slow, elegant movement of earth and water, woven together by the invisible threads of gravity and time. It is a dance without end, soft and steady, like a lullaby sung by the stars. Let's drift deeper into the dance, where earth and water move in a quiet harmony, shaped by time and tides. The moon's pull sets the rhythm, a gentle melody that flows through the oceans and across the land, creating patterns both seen and unseen. The tides are the ocean's response to this cosmic music, a slow breathing that moves currents beneath the surface, shaping climates and carrying life's warmth across the globe. These currents are like dancers moving in a hidden choreography, flowing through the deep with steady purpose, unseen but vital. Along the coasts, the dance becomes more delicate. Tidal pools appear and disappear with the rise and fall, tiny worlds where life adapts to the slow rhythm of water's retreat and return. Starfish cling to rocks, anemones open their soft petals, and tiny fish dart through the shimmering pools, all moving with the dance, learning its quiet steps. This dance between earth and water is also a story of balance. The ocean's breath softens the earth's edges, carving shorelines with patience and care. Waves smooth rough stones, carry seeds and nutrients, and create new habitats where life can grow. Beyond the shore, the dance shapes even the air we breathe. Tides influence winds and weather, pulling moisture from the sea and sending it swirling into clouds. The moon's gentle tug stretches far beyond the ocean, touching the atmosphere and the earth's rhythms in ways both gentle and profound. And deep beneath the waves, the dance continues in the quiet pulse of the earth itself. The moon's pull slows the planet's spin, a subtle change that stretches across millennia, reminding us that every movement in this cosmic dance is connected, slow and steady. The dance of earth and water is a reminder of the world's quiet poetry, a slow unfolding of motion and light, breath and time. It invites us to watch, to listen, and to feel the rhythm that moves beneath the surface of everything we see. As the dance of earth and water flows gently toward its quiet close, the rhythm slow, settling into a soft, familiar pulse. The tides retreat once more, leaving the shore bare but alive, a place where the story of the dance can be seen in every shell, every grain of sand. This dance is more than a simple motion. It is a meeting of worlds, the solid and the fluid, the seen and the unseen, the earth beneath our feet and the vast, restless sea. It reminds us that these forces are not separate but part of a single flowing whole. In the stillness that follows each tide, the earth seems to hold its breath, waiting for the moon's gentle call to begin again. And when the pull returns, the water rises once more, flowing across the land like a soft, shining veil. The dance has no end, only beginnings woven through time, an endless stem that connects the ancient past to every moment here and now. It is a slow song, sung without words but felt in the heart of the world, a lullaby that moves through water and stone, sky and light. As you stand beside the ocean, watching the tide slip away, you become part of this dance. Your breath slows to match the ocean's rhythm. Your heart beats with the quiet pull of the moon. In this moment, you are connected to the vast, gentle flow of earth and water, a dance older than memory, soft and endless as the tides themselves. And so the moon and ocean continue their timeless waltz, holding the world in a tender embrace, a quiet dance beneath the stars. The ocean is a vast, shimmering book, and its pages are written in salt and time. Each wave that laps the shore carries stories that have travelled across ages, whispered by winds and tides, held in the shimmering crystals that sparkle beneath the sun. Salt is the ocean's memory, a quiet keeper of secrets that trace back to distant rivers, ancient rains, and the slow dissolving of Earth's stones. It is more than just a flavour in the water. It is the ocean's way of holding its history, a trace of all that has passed through its depths. Imagine the salt as tiny stars scattered through the waves, each one a story of journey and change. These grains have travelled through time, carried on currents that circle the globe, connecting the smallest tide pool to the deepest trench. Time in the ocean flows differently than on land. Here, moments stretch like slow ribbons of light, folding and unfolding in patterns shaped by tides and currents. The ocean remembers these rhythms, storing them in the salt and the slow dance of water. As the tides rise and fall, they carry with them this history, reshaping coastlines and touching every living thing that calls the shore home. The salt in the water is a silent storyteller, weaving together past and present in a quiet, endless song. The ocean's secrets are written softly, in the shimmer of salt and the pulse of time, a gentle reminder that the world holds memories in even the smallest things, waiting patiently for those who listen with quiet hearts. Let's drift deeper into the ocean's memory, where salt and time mingle like old friends sharing secrets beneath the surface. The salt in the sea is not just a flavour or a crystal. It is a quiet record of countless journeys, carried on tides that have travelled through ages long before we began to listen. Every drop of seawater holds traces of rivers that once flowed over distant lands, of rains that fell from clouds shaped by ancient skies. These elements dissolve into salt, weaving a tapestry of history that flows endlessly through the ocean's breath. Time itself seems to slow here, measured not by clocks but by the ebb and flow of tides, by the gentle pulse of the moon's pull. The salt is a silent witness to this passage, preserving the rhythm of days and nights, of centuries folded into moments. As the tides move, they scatter salt across shores and rocks, creating patterns that glisten like tiny stars caught in the sunlight. These patterns change with each rise and fall, a soft signature left behind by the ocean's endless dance. The salt also tells stories of life beneath the waves. It nourishes coral reefs that glow with colour, feeds the forests of kelp swaying like underwater trees, and supports creatures small and large, each part of the ocean's living story. In this way, salt becomes more than a mineral, it is a connection, a thread that links water, life, and time in a delicate, shimmering weave. The ocean's secrets, written in salt, remind us that even the smallest things hold great stories when we pause to look closely. As the tide gently retreats, leaving behind pools shimmering with salt and light, the ocean's stories settle softly on the shore. These quiet moments are like the last pages of a whispered tale, written not with ink but with crystals shaped by time and water. Salt holds the ocean's memory, a delicate trace of every journey, every drop that has danced through currents and tides. It is a quiet witness to the slow passage of ages, a shimmering record of the world's ceaseless flow. The secrets in the salt invite us to pause and listen, to hear the echoes of ancient rains, distant rivers, and the breath of the sea itself. They remind us that history is not only found in books but lives in the very water that shapes our world. The salt's shimmer fades as the sun dips lower, the ocean's voice softening into a lullaby that drifts across the twilight. It is a gentle song of connection, of time folded into water and light. In this quiet, you can feel the pulse of the ocean's heart, steady and slow, carrying stories older than memory. The salt and the tides hold these secrets in their gentle embrace, inviting us to become part of the endless flow. And as night falls, the ocean rests beneath the moon's watchful eye, waiting to share its stories once again in the breath of the tides, soft, timeless, and full of wonder. Invisible to the eye, gravity is a gentle thread that weaves the earth and moon together in a quiet, endless embrace. This invisible force pulls and holds, shaping tides and guiding the slow dance of oceans beneath the sky's vast canvas. Imagine gravity as a soft, unseen hand reaching across space, drawing the moon closer and the ocean toward it, like a tender whisper shared in silence. Though we cannot see this thread, its presence is felt deeply in the rise and fall of tides, in the steady rhythm of water against the shore. The moon's gravity reaches down to touch every wave, every ripple on the ocean's surface. This connection creates the tides, a slow heartbeat that moves with the moon's journey around the earth. The pull is gentle but persistent, shaping water like a sculptor shaping clay. But gravity is not only a force of pull, it is a thread that holds the balance of our planet's motion. Earth and moon spin together, their dance guided by this silent energy, creating rhythms that have echoed for millions of years. As the earth turns beneath the sky, the invisible thread stretches and pulls, bending water into bulges that rise and fall with quiet certainty. These bulges move with the earth's spin, creating the familiar tides that wash against every shore. Gravity's thread is a reminder that even the most unseen forces can shape the world around us, connecting sky and sea, moon and earth in a slow, steady dance of wonder and time. Let's drift deeper into the invisible thread of gravity, where unseen forces weave the fabric of tides, time, and motion. Gravity is a quiet weaver, pulling at the ocean's vast surface with gentle hands that shape rhythms felt but never seen. This thread connects not only Earth and Moon, but also Sun and planets, a vast web of attraction that stretches across the universe. Here on Earth, gravity's pull is a soft but constant presence, guiding the slow rise and fall of tides as the moon moves through the night sky. The tides themselves are echoes of this thread's quiet tug, waves that rise like breaths, pull gently outward, then fall back with a soothing sigh. This ebb and flow is a slow conversation between water and gravity, a dance that connects the deepest oceans to the light of distant stars. In the silence beneath the waves, gravity's pull reaches deep, stirring currents that move vast amounts of water, shaping climates and carrying warmth around the globe. These currents are the ocean's pulse, set in motion by the invisible hands of gravity. The Earth's spin adds another layer to this delicate balance, creating tides that shift and change with time. The invisible thread stretches and bends, pulling water into twin bulges, one facing the moon, one on the opposite side, a gentle reminder of the Earth's place in this cosmic embrace. Gravity's thread is more than a force, it is a connection, a soft link that binds the ocean, Earth, and moon together in a slow, steady dance. It invites us to feel the unseen, to listen to the quiet power shaping the rhythms of our world. As the moon continues its silent journey across the sky, the invisible thread of gravity stretches gently, pulling the oceans in a timeless rhythm. This thread, unseen but unbroken, holds the earth and water in a delicate balance, a slow, graceful dance that has shaped the planet's face and heartbeat. The tides rise and fall, a soft echo of gravity's touch, reminding us of the hidden forces that shape the world beneath our feet. This invisible connection links the motion of the moon with the breath of the ocean, weaving a story of time and space, light and shadow. In the quiet moments between tides, the thread's presence is felt in the steady pulse of life along the shore, in the dance of creatures moving with the water's ebb and flow, in the gentle shaping of sands and stones by waves that carry the moon's touch. Gravity's thread is a reminder that some of the most powerful forces are those we cannot see, yet they move through everything, connecting the vast cosmos to the smallest grain of sand. It invites us to slow down and sense the subtle rhythms that flow through water, earth, and sky. And as night deepens, the moon's quiet pull continues, weaving the ocean's breath with the earth's slow turning, a lullaby of gravity sung softly across the ages. This invisible thread holds us all, a gentle bond that whispers of connection, wonder, and the endless dance of the tides. The ocean has a heartbeat, slow and steady, pulsing beneath the endless sky. This heartbeat is felt in the rise and fall of tides, a gentle rhythm that moves with the quiet strength of the moon's soft pull. It is a pulse that connects the vastness of the sea to the steady turning of the earth, a steady breath flowing through water and time. Imagine standing at the water's edge, feeling the tide as it sweeps forward like a slow, warm breath, then retreats like a quiet sigh. This rhythm is ancient, as old as the world itself, a gentle lullaby sung by ocean and moon in harmony. The heartbeat of the ocean is not loud or urgent. It is calm and soothing, a slow dance measured by celestial time. The tides rise twice each day, flowing like waves of life and memory, touching the shores with a rhythm that has shaped coastlines and lives. Beneath the surface, this heartbeat reaches deep, moving currents that carry warmth, life, and stories across the globe. These movements are subtle yet powerful, guiding the flow of water through the ocean's vast veins, much like a heart pumps blood through the body. This heartbeat, guided by the moon's quiet pull and the earth's steady spin, connects us to something greater, a rhythm shared by water, sky, and light. It is a soft reminder that even the greatest oceans move with gentle grace, their pulse a steady song of life and time. Let's drift deeper into the ocean's heartbeat, where tides move with a gentle, steady rhythm shaped by the moon and the earth's slow turning. This pulse is a quiet song, flowing beneath the waves, carrying life and warmth through the vast blue. The ocean's heartbeat is felt not only in the rise and fall of tides, but also in the hidden currents that wind like soft rivers beneath the surface. These currents are the ocean's lifeblood, moving nutrients and creatures, linking distant seas in a silent conversation that stretches across the globe. The moon guides this heartbeat with a quiet hand, its gravity pulling water in gentle waves that breathe with the rhythm of days and nights. The earth's spin adds to this dance, shaping tides that rise and fall with perfect timing, like a steady drumbeat in nature's orchestra. Along the shores, this heartbeat influences the lives of countless creatures, from tiny shellfish that open with the tide to birds that follow the water's pulse in search of food. The rhythm of the tides shapes their days and nights, a slow melody that connects all life to the ocean's soft breath. The ocean's heartbeat also touches the human heart, echoing in the quiet moments spent by the sea, in the feeling of waves washing over feet, in the slow breathing of salt air. It reminds us that we too are part of this vast rhythm, connected to the moon's pull and the ocean's pulse. This steady, gentle beat flows through water, time, and life. A lullaby whispered by the sea, soft and endless, holding the world in a tender embrace. As the tide begins to fall once more, the ocean's heartbeat slows into a gentle murmur, a soft pulse fading into the quiet of the evening. The rhythm that has moved water, life, and time continues quietly beneath the surface, steady and calm like a slow lullaby. In this peaceful moment, we can feel the ocean's heartbeat as something more than just movement. It becomes a song of connection, a gentle reminder of the unseen forces that hold the world together. The tides carry the moon's quiet pull across every shore, shaping the dance of water and earth in a tender embrace. The heartbeat of the ocean invites us to listen deeply to the soft rustling of waves, to the breath of the sea air, to the quiet flow of currents beneath the surface. It reminds us that beneath the vastness of the ocean lies a steady rhythm, shared by all who live and move within its reach. And as night falls, the ocean rests beneath the watchful moon, its heartbeat steady and slow, a timeless pulse that has shaped the world for eons. This heartbeat is the ocean's lullaby, soft, gentle, and endless, a song of life whispered in water and light. As you breathe with the ocean's rhythm, you become part of this quiet dance, held by the steady pulse of tides and time, connected forever to the moon's gentle, invisible pull. The moon moves across the sky with a quiet, steady pace like a gentle clock counting the hours. Though it carries no hands or numbers, it marks time in a language older than any human calendar, spoken in the tides that rise and fall beneath its watchful glow. Imagine the moon as a slow, patient keeper of time, its silent journey guiding the rhythm of the ocean's breath. Each day it traces an arc through the heavens, pulling the water in a slow, measured dance that sets the hours for the tides. The earth spins beneath this celestial clock, turning once every 24 hours, while the moon orbits more slowly, taking nearly a full month to circle the planet. This difference in pace creates the shifting rhythm of tides, a dance that follows the moon's gentle count, rising twice, falling twice in a slow and steady pattern. This lunar clock is not like the clocks we know, with their ticking hands and numbers. Instead, it is a rhythm written in water and time, a soft, endless pulse that connects the ocean, the earth, and the moon in a quiet embrace. As the moon counts the hours, the tides respond with their slow rise and fall, shaping coastlines and guiding the lives of creatures that live between land and sea. The moon's steady journey through the sky is a reminder of the slow natural rhythms that hold the world together. Let's drift deeper into the moon's quiet counting, where time is measured not by clocks or calendars, but by the gentle rhythm of tides. The moon's journey is a soft, steady beat in the vastness of night, guiding the ocean's breath in a dance as old as the stars. The moon moves more slowly than the Earth spins, completing its orbit in about 28 days. This slower pace means the tides don't follow a perfect daily schedule. Instead, they shift gently over time, a slow unfolding of hours and moments written in water and light. This shifting rhythm is like a slow song that the ocean sings, rising and falling with a pattern that changes each day. The moon's count is never hurried. It moves with patience and grace, guiding the tides in a steady flow that touches every shore. Along the coastlines, creatures have learned to listen to this lunar clock. Crabs time their movements with the tides, seabirds follow the ebb and flow to find food, and plants growing in tidal zones bloom with the changing rhythm. Life itself dances to the moon's slow, careful counting. The moon's hours are not just a way of marking time, they are a reminder of connection between earth, sea and sky, between moments that pass and rhythms that endure. The tides shaped by this lunar clock carry stories of time written in waves, whispering of the moon's steady watch over the world. As the moon continues its steady journey across the night sky, its quiet counting of hours carries on without pause, a gentle, endless rhythm that guides the ocean's tides and the pulse of life along every shore. This lunar time is slow and graceful, a soft heartbeat beneath the vastness of space. In the stillness of night, when the world seems paused between breaths, the moon's counting continues, measuring moments not in seconds, but in the slow rise and fall of water. It is a time that invites patience, reflection, and a deep sense of connection to the world's quiet rhythms. The tides, shaped by the moon's gentle watch, carry the story of this counting to every corner of the earth. They shape the shape of beaches, the lives of creatures, and the slow passage of days and nights. The moon's steady pace reminds us that time itself is a flow, a continuous unfolding dance between light and shadow, sea and sky. And as dawn breaks and the tides begin to shift once more, you can feel the soft echo of the moon's count within yourself, the gentle pull of time moving through your own breath and heartbeat, a shared rhythm with the vast ocean and the glowing moon above. The moon's counting is a lullaby, a slow and tender song that carries the world in its embrace, reminding us that time is not just something we measure, but something we live, soft, steady, and full of wonder. The waves carry a whisper, soft and endless, a gentle murmur that flows from the moon's quiet touch to the shore's waiting arms. This whisper is not loud or hurried. It is a slow song written in water, salt and light, spoken in the language of tides and time. Imagine standing on the beach as the waves reach for your feet, their touch cool and gentle, like a secret carried on the breeze. Each wave is a soft breath, a whisper from the ocean, shaped by the moon's steady pull and the earth's turning dance. The whisper of the waves is an ancient story told in rhythms older than any voice. It is the ocean's way of speaking to the land, telling tales of deep currents, distant shores, and the slow movement of water beneath the stars. Beneath the surface, the waves carry this whisper in currents that flow unseen, moving life and warmth across the globe. These currents are like silent messengers, carrying the ocean's voice far beyond the reach of the eye. The whisper of the waves is also a reminder that even in silence there is connection, and in every soft murmur, a story waiting to be heard. It is a lullaby sung by the sea, slow and soothing, holding the world in a tender embrace. Let's drift deeper with the whisper of the waves, where soft murmurs become the ocean's gentle voice, carried in tides that rise and fall with the moon's quiet guidance. These whispers travel far across vast blue deserts, touching every shore with stories of water and time. The waves move in a slow rhythm, a pulse that echoes the moon's steady pull and the earth's endless turning. This rhythm is a song without words, a language of light and shadow, of foam and salt, whispered softly to those who pause to listen. Along the coast, the waves' whisper shapes the land, carving cliffs and smoothing stones, tracing patterns in the sand that shift with every tide. The ocean's voice is delicate yet persistent, a quiet force shaping the world in gentle waves. Beneath the waves, currents carry this whisper to hidden places, flowing like veins through the deep. These movements connect distant oceans, spreading warmth and life, carrying the moon's message in silent tides. The whisper of the waves is also a conversation with time. It reminds us that the ocean's voice is slow and patient, shaped by cycles older than memory, a lullaby sung by water and sky, inviting us to join in the quiet dance. As the day fades into evening, the whisper of the waves softens, becoming a gentle murmur that lulls the shore into quiet calm. The ocean's voice, carried on each retreating wave, holds a tender promise that the story continues ever onward beneath the moon's watchful eye. In this soft hush, you can almost hear the ocean breathing, a slow and steady rhythm that echoes through water, air, and time. The waves carry memories of distant places, of currents deep and wide, and the slow dance between earth and sky. The whisper of the waves is a quiet companion, a lullaby shared between sea and shore, a gentle reminder that even the softest voices hold great strength. It teaches us to listen closely, to the rhythms beneath the surface, to the stories held in every ripple, to the endless flow of tides shaped by unseen hands. As night falls and stars begin to twinkle, the ocean's whisper blends with the quiet breath of the world, a soft chorus that invites rest and reflection. The waves, in their gentle motion, carry us to sleep on the tide's slow embrace. And as you drift in this quiet moment, you become part of the whisper too, held by the ocean's gentle voice, connected to the moon's unseen pull, and cradled in the timeless rhythm of the waves. The ocean moves with a gentle grace, rising and falling like a slow, soft breath beneath the sky's endless stretch. This rise and fall is the heartbeat of the tides, a quiet rhythm shaped by the moon's steady pull and the earth's patient spin. Imagine the ocean as a vast, shimmering body breathing slowly, its surface lifting to meet the moon's quiet call, then falling back like a tender sigh. This gentle movement is the ocean's way of breathing time, of marking the passing hours with water and light. The tides rise twice each day, rolling forward like waves of soft silver, touching every shore with a delicate touch. This rhythm is ancient, a lullaby sung by sea and sky, a dance as old as the earth itself, Beneath the surface, the ocean's rise and fall stirs currents that carry life and warmth across distant seas. These movements are slow and steady, weaving a web of connection beneath the waves, linking far-off places in a vast, quiet embrace. The ocean's gentle rise and fall is a reminder of the world's soft rhythms, a steady, soothing pulse that moves through water, time, and life itself. It invites us to slow down, to listen, and to feel the quiet breath of the tides beneath our feet. Let's drift deeper into the ocean's gentle rise and fall, where water moves with a quiet grace beneath the sky's endless blue. This movement is a slow breath, shaped by the moon's steady pull and the earth's calm turning, a rhythm that has shaped the world for eons. The rise of the tide is like a soft wave reaching forward, stretching water across shores and rocks, inviting life to awaken and move with the flow. This slow swelling carries warmth and nutrients, creating places where creatures live and grow, where the ocean and land meet in gentle embrace. As the tide falls, water retreats softly, leaving behind pools that shimmer with light and life. These pools are tiny worlds, filled with creatures that dance with the rhythm of the tides, crabs scuttling among stones, seaweed waving in the quiet current, and small fish darting through the shallows. This rise and fall is not hurried or harsh, it is patient and kind, a slow breathing that shapes the earth's edges and carries stories of time and change. The ocean's movements connect distant places, moving currents that flow like veins beneath the waves, carrying life and warmth around the globe. The gentle rise and fall of the ocean is a quiet song, a lullaby sung in water and light, a reminder of the steady rhythms that hold the world together. It invites us to feel the soft pulse of tides and time, a slow dance between earth, sea, and sky. As the tide slips quietly away, leaving the shore glistening with traces of its gentle touch, the ocean's slow rise and fall settles into a peaceful pause. The water's movement becomes a soft sigh, a quiet moment of rest before the moon's pull calls it forward once more. In this gentle pause, the ocean seems to hold its breath, reflecting the fading light of the sun and the first twinkling stars above. The rise and fall of tides is not just water moving, it is a story of balance, connection, and time, written softly in the shifting waves. The gentle rhythm touches everything it meets, shaping the coastlines, guiding the lives of countless creatures, and whispering ancient stories of the earth's slow dance with the moon. This rise and fall is a lullaby, a slow and steady heartbeat that holds the world in a tender embrace. As night deepens, the ocean rests beneath the moon's watchful eye, its gentle breath full of promise for the next day's tide. The rise and fall continues quietly, a soft rhythm that carries life and light across the endless sea. And as you listen to the ocean's gentle breath, you become part of this slow dance, held by the quiet pulse of water and time, a connection that flows through moon, earth, and sea, soft and endless as the tides themselves. The night sky holds a quiet symphony, composed not of sound but of light and motion, where the moon conducts the ocean in a slow and gentle dance. This lunar symphony is written in waves that shimmer blue beneath the stars, a melody carried by tides shaped by the moon's invisible hand. Imagine the ocean as a vast orchestra, each wave a soft note rising and falling in harmony with the moon's silent song. The moon, like a patient conductor, guides the rhythms of water and time, weaving a lullaby that stretches across the endless blue. The symphony is slow, measured in the ebb and flow of tides, in the gentle rise and fall of waves touching every shore. It is a melody older than memory, shaped by gravity and light, carried in the breath of the sea and the spin of the earth. Beneath the surface, currents join this symphony, flowing like deep, steady rhythms that move warmth and life across oceans. These currents are the hidden notes of the song, unseen but vital, connecting distant waters in a slow, endless dance. The lunar symphony in blue is a reminder of the quiet beauty in nature's rhythms, a slow, steady music that flows through water, sky, and time. It invites us to listen deeply, to feel the gentle pulse of tides and stars, and to become part of the ocean's endless lullaby. Let's drift deeper into the lunar symphony, where moonlight dances on waves like soft notes in a vast, quiet song. The ocean responds to the moon's gentle conducting, moving in rhythm shaped by gravity and time, a slow music that carries life across the deep blue. The moon's pull guides the tides like a steady tempo, lifting water in gentle swells, then allowing it to fall back with a soothing cadence. This rhythm is carried beneath the surface by currents flowing like melodies through the ocean's hidden depths, weaving a rich harmony of movement and light. Along the shores, this symphony shapes the landscape where waves play soft notes on sand and stone, leaving patterns that shimmer like music written in salt and foam. The tide's rise and fall is a song of connection, linking the vast ocean with the smallest creatures that move in time with its pulse. The lunar symphony also sings through the lives of sea creatures, from the tiniest plankton that drift with the currents to the graceful dance of dolphins riding the waves. All move in harmony with the moon's steady beat, part of a living chorus shaped by tides and time. This quiet music is a reminder that the world's rhythms are gentle and patient, unfolding slowly like a lullaby beneath the stars. The ocean's lunar symphony invites us to listen, to feel the soft pulse of water and light, and to become part of the endless song carried on the tides. As night deepens and the stars shimmer like scattered notes across the sky, the lunar symphony in blue settles into a soft, soothing hum. The ocean's waves, touched by moonlight, continue their gentle rise and fall, a slow, endless melody whispered across the world. This symphony is more than just the movement of water. It is a song of connection, a lullaby sung by the moon and ocean in perfect harmony. Each wave carries the music forward, touching shores and creatures alike, weaving stories of light, time, and life. In the quiet moments between tides, the ocean seems to hold its breath, listening to the moon's steady beat and the soft rhythm of waves. This pause is part of the music too, a moment of stillness that carries the promise of the next swell, the next note in the endless song. The lunar symphony in blue reminds us that beneath the vastness of space and water lies a gentle rhythm, a connection that flows through every wave, every breath, every moment. It is a soft, steady song, a lullaby that holds the world in a tender embrace. And as you listen to this quiet music, you become part of the symphony too, your breath joining the ocean's pulse, your heart beating in time with the moon's unseen hand. Together, you move in the endless dance of tides and light, carried softly on the waves of the lunar symphony. When night falls softly over the ocean, a quiet transformation begins. The sea, bathed in moonlight and starlight, takes on a gentle stillness, as if listening to the world's slow unfolding dreams. This meeting of night and sea is a place where time seems to pause, where tides move with a deeper calm. Imagine standing at the water's edge as the sun slips away and the sky turns velvet blue. The ocean reflects the stars like scattered diamonds, each wave shimmering with a soft glow. This is the moment when night meets the sea, a silent dance of light and water beneath the moon's watchful eye. The tides continue their steady rhythm, rising and falling in response to the moon's pull, but now their breath feels slower, more tender. The ocean's surface ripples with quiet whispers, carrying secrets from distant shores and deep places hidden beneath the waves. Beneath the surface, the sea is alive with movement. Creatures adapted to the night stir gently. Bioluminescent fish glow softly like tiny lanterns, and waves carry the soft hum of life in the dark. This meeting of night and sea is a time of mystery and wonder, a lullaby sung by water and stars. As darkness deepens, the ocean's voice grows softer, inviting calm and reflection. The meeting of night and sea is a quiet moment, a place where the world breathes slowly and gently, wrapped in the soft embrace of tides and moonlight. Let's drift deeper into the night where it meets the sea, a quiet place where darkness and water blend in a gentle dance. The ocean, under the moon's soft glow, becomes a world of whispered secrets and slow, flowing rhythms. The tides continue their steady rise and fall, guided by the moon's unseen hand. But now their movement feels wrapped in shadow and light. Waves shimmer with a silver-blue glow, carrying the quiet pulse of the night across the water's surface. Beneath the waves, the ocean's creatures come alive in the dark. Tiny glowing organisms paint the water with flickers of light, like stars fallen into the sea. Fish glide silently through the deep, their bodies pulsing with soft luminescence, weaving through the dark in a slow, graceful dance. The night brings a different kind of rhythm, one shaped by silence, mystery, and the slow unfolding of life beneath the surface. The ocean breathes in this quiet, drawing strength from the moon's pull, flowing with the soft cadence of tides that rise and fall like a gentle lullaby. Along the shore, the meeting of night and sea changes the world in small ways. Shadows stretch longer, sounds soften, and the air cools with the breath of the ocean. This is a time of rest, renewal, and quiet connection, where the ocean and night share their secrets in the hush between waves. As the night deepens, the meeting of sea and darkness becomes a tender embrace, a slow dance where light and shadow blend softly. The ocean's breath moves gently, rising and falling, with a calm that seems to soothe the world to sleep. The waves whisper quiet lullabies, their soft murmurs carried on cool night air, inviting rest and reflection. Beneath the surface, life continues its gentle rhythm. Creatures glide in the dark, glowing faintly like distant stars, part of the ocean's own constellation. This meeting of night and sea is a reminder that even in silence there is connection. The tides carry the moon's slow pull across the water, weaving a story of balance and harmony that touches every shore. As dawn approaches, the first light begins to touch the horizon, softening the dark edges of night. The ocean, still cradled in the moon's quiet embrace, prepares to greet the new day with its gentle rise and fall. And in this quiet moment, you too can feel the slow rhythm of the ocean's breath, the meeting of night and sea, a lullaby of water and light, soft and endless, carrying the world gently through time. Time by the ocean moves with a slow, gentle sway, not like the ticking of a clock, but like the rising and falling of tides beneath the moon's soft pull. This tidal time is a rhythm measured in water and light, a quiet breath that has shaped the earth's edge for countless ages. Imagine standing where the sea meets the sand, watching the tide slowly rise, folding water over shore in a gentle wave. Each moment stretches, soft and fluid, like time itself has melted into the ocean's pulse. Tidal time moves differently than our busy human clocks. It is patient and enduring, measured by the moon's steady journey across the sky, the earth's slow turning beneath it. This time is felt in the slow flow of water, the steady rhythm of waves breathing in harmony with celestial motion. As the tide rises and falls, it marks the passage of hours not in numbers but in movement, a slow unfolding that invites stillness and wonder. The ocean's pulse is a lullaby, soft and endless, a reminder that time can be gentle, flowing like water through the world. Beneath the surface, tidal time moves deep in currents that carry warmth, life, and stories across vast distances. These currents flow like quiet rivers, shaped by the moon's invisible hand, connecting oceans and climates in a slow, steady dance. The slow sway of tidal time invites us to listen to the breath of the ocean, the rhythm of waves, and the patient pulse of a world moving softly through time and space. Let's drift deeper into the slow sway of tidal time, where the ocean's rhythm moves in gentle waves that stretch across hours and days. This time is shaped by the moon's quiet pull and the earth's steady spin, a slow dance that flows beneath the surface of everything we see. Tidal time is not hurried or sharp. It unfolds like soft ripples on water, stretching moments into gentle waves of movement and change. The tides rise and fall in patterns that shift with the moon's journey, carrying the ocean's breath across the globe with steady grace. Beneath the waves, currents flow like slow rivers, moving life and warmth between distant places. These currents follow tidal time, winding through deep waters in a rhythm shaped by gravity's invisible hand. This slow, steady flow connects the smallest creatures in tidal pools to the vast blue heart of the ocean. Along the coast, tidal time shapes the lives of creatures that have learned to move with the moon's rhythm. Crabs scuttle in time with the rising water, seaweed sways with the falling tide, and birds watch the slow change of waves to find food. Their lives are woven into the gentle pulse of tides and time. The slow sway of tidal time is a reminder that the world moves at many speeds, sometimes fast and urgent, sometimes calm and soft, like the breath of the ocean. It invites us to slow down, to listen, and to feel the gentle unfolding of time in every wave and whisper of water. As the tide slowly recedes, leaving the shore shimmering with wet sand and scattered shells, the ocean's slow sway settles into a quiet pause. This moment of stillness is part of tidal time's gentle rhythm, a breath held softly between waves, a calm space where the world seems to rest. The slow sway of tidal time is a dance without end, flowing softly beneath the moon's watchful glow. It is a rhythm that shapes the earth's edges, carves the lines between land and sea, and moves the creatures that live within this ever-changing border. In this quiet moment, you can feel the ocean's pulse, slow, steady, and soothing, like the gentle beat of a heart connected to the moon and stars above. It reminds us that time is not always measured by clocks, but by the subtle flow of nature's rhythms, slow and patient as the tides themselves. As night falls and the moon climbs higher, the tide begins to rise again, carrying the ocean's breath in a soft, endless wave. The slow sway of tidal time continues, a lullaby sung by water and light, a quiet song that holds the world in a tender embrace. And as you breathe with this gentle rhythm, you become part of the ocean's timeless dance, connected to the slow, soft sway of tides and time, carried gently on the breath of the sea. The sand along the shore holds stories, soft and shimmering, written by the slow dance of tides and waves. Each grain is a tiny page in an endless book, shaped by water and wind, light and time, a quiet record of the ocean's gentle touch. Imagine walking barefoot where the sea meets the land, feeling the cool sand beneath your feet, soft and alive with hidden stories. The ripples in the sand are like whispered secrets, patterns formed by the ebb and flow of water, telling tales of currents, storms, and moonlit nights. These ripples are shaped by the ocean's breath, the steady rise and fall of tides that carry water across the shore in gentle waves. Each wave leaves its mark, tracing delicate lines and curves that shift with every tide, a slow and patient writing in salt and sand. Beneath your feet, the sand holds the memory of countless tides, of waves that have come and gone, carrying life and light from distant places. It is a place where earth and ocean meet in quiet conversation, a borderland alive with stories shaped by time and motion. The rippled sand reminds us that even the smallest details hold great beauty and meaning. It is a soft, endless tale written by the tides, inviting us to pause, listen, and become part of the ocean's gentle story. Let's drift deeper into the stories held within the rippled sand, where every curve and ridge tells a tale shaped by the ocean's quiet breath. The patterns are soft and flowing, carved slowly by waves that come and go with the steady rhythm of tides. The ripples are shaped by water moving over grains of sand, pushed gently by the pull of the moon and the spin of the earth. Each ripple is a signature left by currents, a message written in the language of waves and time. Along the shore, these patterns shift and change with every tide. They hold the memory of storms that once roared across the sea, of calm days when the water slipped quietly over the sand like a gentle hand. The ripples carry stories of movement and stillness, light and shadow, a dance between earth and ocean. Beneath the surface, tiny creatures live in the sand's soft folds, moving with the tide's gentle pulse. Crabs burrow and fish hide among the ripples, their lives woven into the slow rhythm of water and sand. The stories in the rippled sand remind us that the ocean's touch is soft but powerful, shaping the earth in delicate ways, writing endless tales that change with every moment. It invites us to see beauty in the small and quiet, to listen to the slow song of tides and time. As the tide gently pulls back, the rippled sand is left glistening beneath the soft light of the moon, each curve and wave a quiet reminder of the ocean's endless storytelling. The patterns hold the memory of water's touch, a delicate record of movement, time, and life woven softly into the shore. The stories written in the sand are never still. They shift with every breath of the sea, changing as waves fold over them like a gentle hand smoothing the pages of a book. This constant rewriting is a lullaby sung by water and earth, a slow and patient song that carries the secrets of tides and time. The ripples remind us that the world is always in motion, that even the smallest moments hold the power to shape and change. They invite us to pause and listen closely, to the soft whispers of sand and sea, to the quiet tales carried by tides and moonlight. As night deepens, the ocean rests beneath the moon's watchful gaze, its breath slow and steady, holding the stories in the rippled sand close, waiting to share them once again with the rising tide. And in this gentle moment, you become part of the story, connected to the slow dance of water and sand, to the endless rhythms of the ocean's breath, and to the quiet magic held in every ripple beneath your feet. The moon's light spills softly over the ocean, casting a pale glow that shimmers like silver on the water's surface. This gentle light is a quiet companion to the tides, a soft lantern guiding the ocean's endless dance beneath the night sky. Imagine standing at the shore under a glowing moon, watching the water catch the light and sparkle like scattered stars. The ocean seems to breathe with this lunar glow, rising and falling in rhythm with the moon's steady watch. The moon's light and the ocean's glow are intertwined. The moon's gentle pull shapes the tides, while its reflected light dances on waves like a quiet song. This dance is slow and timeless, a lullaby sung by water and sky in perfect harmony. Beneath the shimmering surface, the ocean holds its own glow. Tiny creatures pulse with bioluminescence, painting the deep with soft, glowing colours, blues, greens, and gentle flashes that mirror the moon's quiet light above. This ocean glow is a secret world, hidden beneath the waves, alive with life moving in time with the tides. It is a soft, glowing dance that connects earth, sea, and sky in a tender embrace. The moon's light and ocean's glow remind us of the world's gentle beauty, a quiet magic held in water and light, a slow rhythm that carries the ocean's breath across the night. Let's drift deeper into the quiet dance of the moon's light and the ocean's glow, where water shimmers beneath the stars like a living canvas painted with soft, glowing hues. The moon's light guides the tides, and the ocean returns the gift with its own gentle radiance. The bioluminescent creatures that live in the depths carry a quiet light, tiny pulses that flicker and dance like underwater fireflies. Their glow mirrors the moon's soft shine above, creating a silent conversation between sky and sea, light and shadow. As the tides rise and fall, this glow pulses in time with the ocean's breath, a slow, steady rhythm shaped by the moon's pull. The light weaves through the waves, tracing patterns that shift with every swell and fall, a shimmering dance of life and energy. This glowing ocean is a world of wonder, where life moves in harmony with the tides and the moon's steady watch. It is a reminder that even in the deepest dark, light can shine, soft and steady, full of mystery and magic. The moon's light and ocean's glow invite us to listen closely to the quiet rhythms beneath the waves, to feel the gentle pulse of tides and time, and to become part of this luminous dance, a lullaby sung in water and light. As night deepens and the moon climbs higher, its soft light bathes the ocean in a gentle silver glow, wrapping the waves in a tender embrace. The bioluminescent shimmer beneath the surface pulses softly in response, creating a quiet symphony of light that flows through the water like a slow, glowing breath. This dance of moonlight and ocean glow is a reminder of the deep connections woven between earth, sea, and sky. The tides rise and fall, carrying the moon's gentle touch across the vast blue, while the ocean's own light shines from within, a hidden world alive with quiet wonder. In this peaceful moment, you can feel the slow rhythm of the ocean's breath, the steady pulse of tides moving in harmony with the lunar light. The glowing waves become a lullaby, a soft song sung by water and stars, inviting calm and reflection beneath the night sky. The moon's light and the ocean's glow are a tender dance, a timeless lullaby that carries the world through night and time, holding us all in a gentle embrace of water, light, and quiet magic. And as you watch the shimmering waves, you become part of this luminous dance, your own breath flowing with the ocean's slow pulse, your heart beating in time with the moon's steady glow. The ocean is full of currents, hidden rivers flowing beneath the waves, carrying warmth, life, and stories across vast distances. These currents move in quiet response to the moon's song, a slow and steady melody shaped by the invisible pull of gravity and time. Imagine the ocean's currents as dancers, gliding through the deep with grace and purpose, guided by the moon's gentle hand. They follow the tide's rhythm, flowing in patterns that connect distant seas, shaping climates and nourishing life. The moon's song is silent but powerful, a force that moves water not just on the surface but deep within the ocean's heart. These currents carry warmth from the tropics to colder shores, spreading life and light in a slow, steady journey. Beneath the waves, the currents weave a web of connection, linking creatures and places in a dance older than memory. They flow through coral reefs, past towering kelp forests, and into the vast open sea, shaping the ocean's breath in a continuous, gentle pulse. The currents that follow the moon's song remind us that the ocean is alive with movement and rhythm, a living world shaped by slow, quiet forces. They invite us to listen to the silent music of water and time, and to become part of the endless dance beneath the waves. Let's drift deeper into the ocean's currents, those silent rivers that flow beneath the waves, carrying the moon's song in their steady, unseen rhythm. These currents are the ocean's pulse, moving life and warmth through the deep, shaped by the slow pull of gravity and time. The moon's influence stretches far below the surface, guiding these currents as they weave through vast underwater landscapes. They follow the rhythm of tides, flowing with a quiet persistence that shapes the ocean's hidden pathways. Along these currents, warm water journeys toward colder seas, carrying nutrients and life that nourish distant shores. This movement shapes climate and weather, a silent conversation between ocean and atmosphere that reaches across the globe. Creatures great and small travel these currents, riding the slow waves of the moon's pull. Tiny plankton drift with the flow, while larger animals like whales and turtles follow these paths in their long migrations, all moving in harmony with the ocean's quiet song. The currents that follow the moon's song are a reminder of connection and movement beneath the surface, a steady, unseen rhythm that ties together the vast ocean and every living thing within it. They invite us to feel the slow, flowing pulse of water and time, part of a gentle, endless dance. As the moon continues its silent journey across the night sky, the ocean's currents flow steadily beneath the waves, following the gentle rhythm of its pull. These currents carry the moon's song far and wide, weaving a quiet, endless melody through the deep blue. The current's flow shapes the world in subtle ways, carrying warmth to cold places, moving nutrients through the ocean's vast veins, and guiding the journeys of creatures that depend on their steady path. This slow, invisible dance is a testament to the moon's quiet power, a reminder that even unseen forces shape the world around us. Beneath the surface, the currents hum softly, their motion a lullaby that connects the ocean's depths to the moon's glow above. This gentle flow is a thread that binds earth, sea, and sky, a slow and steady pulse that moves through time and space. And as you watch the waves beneath the moonlit sky, you become part of this song, the rhythm of currents flowing with the moon's pull, a quiet dance of water and light that carries life and wonder across the world. The currents that follow the moon's song hold the ocean's breath, a timeless lullaby, sung softly beneath the stars, weaving together the tides, the moon, and the vast, gentle heart of the sea. Between earth and sea there is a breath, a soft, endless inhale and exhale carried by the tides. This breath is the ocean's gentle rhythm, a quiet pulse shaped by the moon's steady pull and the earth's slow turning, weaving a connection between land and water. Imagine standing at the shoreline, feeling the cool breath of the sea as the tide rises, sweeping forward like a soft wave of air. The ocean inhales deeply, pulling water over the sand, then exhales as it retreats, leaving behind glistening pools and stories written in salt. This breath between earth and sea is ancient, a slow, steady rhythm that has shaped coastlines and lives for millions of years. It moves with patience, flowing in and out like a lullaby, sung by water and stone, wind and light. Beneath the surface, this breath moves in currents that carry warmth, nutrients, and life across vast distances. These currents flow like the ocean's heartbeat, steady and calm, connecting distant shores in a quiet conversation. The breath between earth and sea is a reminder of the delicate balance that holds the world together, a dance of water and land, moon and earth, light and shadow. It invites us to listen to the soft pulse of tides and time, and to feel the gentle breath that moves through all things. Let's drift deeper into the breath between earth and sea, where water and land meet in a slow and steady dance. This breath is the ocean's quiet voice, moving with the rhythm of tides and the moon's gentle pull, weaving connection through every shore. The breath carries life, in the gentle rise and fall of tides, in the currents flowing beneath the waves, in the exchange of air and water where sea meets sky. It shapes the coastlines, softening stones, carving sands, and creating places where creatures live and grow. This breath is a slow pulse felt in the movement of waves, the whisper of the wind, and the sway of kelp forests beneath the surface. It carries stories of time, of ancient seas and changing lands, written in the slow flow of water and light. Along the shore, the breath of the ocean invites creatures to move with its rhythm. Crabs scuttle with the tide, birds follow the ebb and flow in search of food, and plants bend gently to the sea's breath, growing in time with its gentle pace. The breath between earth and sea is a reminder of the world's delicate balance, a connection held in water, salt and light, a soft rhythm that flows beneath the surface of all we see. It invites us to pause, listen, and become part of this quiet, endless dance. As the tide gently pulls back, the breath between earth and sea settles into a quiet stillness, a moment where water and land hold hands in soft, patient pause. This breath is not hurried. It is calm and steady, a lullaby sung by the ocean in a language of waves and time. In this stillness, you can feel the deep connection between earth and sea, a bond woven by water, salt, and light. The breath moves through every grain of sand, every shell, and every ripple, carrying the memory of tides that have flowed for ages beyond our knowing. The breath between earth and sea reminds us that even the quietest moments hold meaning, a gentle rhythm that shapes the world, connects all living things, and carries stories of life and change across time. As night falls and the moon rises, this breath begins again, a slow and endless rhythm guiding the tides and holding the ocean in its tender embrace. It is a soft pulse, a whispered song that flows beneath the waves, beneath the stars, and through the quiet heart of the earth itself. And as you stand where water meets land, you become part of this breath, connected to the moon's gentle pull, the ocean's steady rhythm, and the timeless dance between earth and sea. Gravity is the silent artist that paints the shore, shaping coastlines with invisible strokes and gentle pulls. This force, unseen but deeply felt, sculpts the meeting place between land and sea, where tides rise and fall like soft waves of light and shadow. Imagine gravity as a patient painter, reaching across space to pull the ocean's waters toward the moon, bending the tides in curves that trace the Earth's slow spin. These curves shape the shore, carving soft lines in sand and stone, painting a canvas that shifts with every breath of the sea. The tides are gravity's brushstrokes, rising high to touch rocks and cliffs, then falling away to reveal pools and beaches alive with movement and light. Each tide leaves a mark, a pattern written in foam and salt, a quiet signature left by the moon's invisible hand. Along the shore, this painting is alive. Crabs crawl across the sand, shells shimmer in the sunlight, and seaweed waves gently in water that has been pulled and shaped by gravity's quiet art. The shoreline is a gallery constantly renewed by tides that move with cosmic grace. Gravity's painting is slow and steady, a work that has taken millions of years to unfold. It reminds us that the Earth is not still beneath our feet, but alive with motion, shaped by the forces that connect us to the moon, the stars, and the vastness of space. Let's drift deeper into gravity's quiet painting, where tides shape the shore with slow, graceful strokes that stretch across time and space. Each rise and fall is a brush dipped in water and light, tracing curves that shift with the moon's steady pull and the Earth's patient spin. The shore is a canvas alive with movement. Waves wash over sand and rock, leaving behind patterns that change with every tide. These shifting lines are the work of gravity's hand, a slow and gentle artistry written in salt and foam. The ocean carries this painting far and wide, shaping coastlines with soft edges and rugged cliffs, creating bays and inlets where life flourishes. Every grain of sand, every smooth stone holds the memory of tides painted by gravity's invisible brush. Along the shore, the creatures that live there move with the tide's rhythm. Sea stars cling to rocks, barnacles hold tight to wave-swept surfaces, and shorebirds dance on the edge of water and land. Their lives are part of gravity's painting, woven into the slow, endless flow of tides and time. Gravity's painting reminds us of the deep connections that shape our world, a dance between earth, moon, and ocean that moves with quiet strength. It invites us to see beauty in the slow rhythms of nature, to watch the shore as it changes with each tide, and to feel the invisible threads that bind us all. As the tide slowly retreats, Gravity's painting of the shore reveals new stories etched in wet sand and glistening stones. The ocean's brush has softened edges, carved gentle curves and left behind delicate ripples, a masterpiece ever-changing shaped by the invisible pull of cosmic forces. This quiet artistry reminds us that the shore is alive with movement and memory, a place where earth and sea meet in a timeless embrace. The tides, guided by gravity's steady hand, carry the story forward, a slow unfolding canvas painted with light, water and time. In the stillness between tides, the shore holds its breath, cradling the memories of waves that have passed, the life that has moved with the currents, and the slow dance of moon and earth. It is a place where past and present flow together, where every grain of sand whispers secrets of connection and change. Gravity's painting of the shore is a lullaby, a gentle song sung by the tides beneath the stars. It invites us to watch, to listen, and to feel the quiet pulse of nature's slow, steady rhythms, the soft brushstrokes of water and light that hold the world in a tender embrace. And as night falls, the shore glows faintly beneath the moon's soft gaze, a living canvas shaped by gravity's invisible hand, a quiet masterpiece written in tides and time. The moon and ocean share a quiet conversation, spoken not in words but in gentle tides and soft light. This silent dialogue moves with a rhythm as old as time itself, a slow and steady exchange that shapes the breath of the sea beneath the watchful skier. Imagine the moon as a patient listener, its gravity reaching across space to touch the ocean's vast surface. The ocean responds with rising tides, a slow swell that carries the moon's message in waves and currents whispered softly along every shore. This conversation is a dance of pull and release, a rhythm woven through water and time. The moon's unseen hand guides the tides, while the ocean answers in shimmering waves, a tender call and response that has echoed for millions of years. Beneath the surface, this dialogue continues in currents that flow like quiet rivers, carrying life and warmth across the globe. The moon's voice moves through water, shaping climates and connecting distant shores in a gentle embrace. The quiet conversation of moon and ocean is a reminder of the world's deep connections, a language of tides and time, light and shadow, that invites us to listen with open hearts and quiet minds. Let's drift deeper into the quiet conversation between moon and ocean, where silent words are spoken in the gentle rise and fall of tides. This dialogue moves beneath the waves, carried by currents and shaped by the moon's steady pull, a slow and graceful exchange that connects earth, water and sky. The moon's voice is a soft call, its gravity reaching across the vastness of space to touch the ocean's surface. The ocean responds with waves that shimmer in moonlight, carrying the message far and wide, weaving patterns in water that echo the lunar rhythm. This conversation is both ancient and ever-changing. The tides shift with the moon's phases, rising higher during full and new moons, falling softer in between. It is a dialogue of light and shadow, movement and stillness, a song without words that flows beneath the surface of everything we see. Beneath the waves, currents carry this exchange to hidden places, deep trenches, coral reefs, and cold currents flowing through the ocean's heart. Life moves in time with this conversation, guided by the tide's gentle pull and the moon's steady watch. The quiet conversation of moon and ocean invites us to listen deeply, to the slow, steady rhythms that shape our world, to the soft pulse of tides and time, and to the tender dialogue that connects us all. As night deepens and stars twinkle overhead, the quiet conversation between moon and ocean flows on, an endless exchange woven into the fabric of tides and time. This silent dialogue moves like a soft river beneath the waves, connecting earth, sea, and sky in a tender embrace. The ocean listens closely to the moon's steady pull, responding with waves that rise and fall in a gentle rhythm, a slow heartbeat that shapes coastlines and carries life across the seas. Each tide is a whispered word, each wave a soft answer in this timeless conversation. In the stillness between tides, the ocean holds the moon's message close, its surface shimmering like a mirror reflecting the night sky. This reflection is a reminder that the moon and ocean are bound by more than gravity, by a deep, quiet connection that moves through water and light. The quiet conversation of moon and ocean invites us to become part of their dialogue, to listen with open hearts to the slow rhythm of tides and the gentle glow of moonlight. It is a lullaby sung by the earth itself, a song of connection, patience, and timeless wonder. And as you breathe with this rhythm, you are carried gently on the tide's soft embrace, part of the endless conversation beneath the stars, held in the quiet, loving dance of moon and ocean. Water holds stories, silent and deep, carried in every drop like a memory of the earth itself. The ocean is a vast library, its pages written in waves and tides, currents and clouds, a quiet record of time flowing through water's endless dance. Imagine holding a handful of seawater, feeling its coolness slip softly through your fingers. Within that liquid lies a history, a memory of distant rains, mountain streams, ancient rivers, and the slow passage of time shaped by sun and moon. The memory of water is a story of a movement, of journeys that span the globe. Water travels from clouds to rivers, oceans to sky, carrying with it traces of the places it has touched. It remembers the earth's slow changes, the cycles of seasons, and the dance of tides beneath the moon's gentle pull. This memory is held not just in the water's flow, but in the way it shapes life, nourishing plants and creatures, carving valleys and cliffs, and connecting all living things in a delicate, watery web. The memory of water invites us to listen, to the quiet stories whispered by rivers and waves, to the gentle pulse of tides, and to the deep, endless flow of life itself. Let's drift deeper into the memory held within water, where every ripple and wave carries whispers of journeys long past. Water remembers the clouds that gave it life, the rivers that carried it, and the oceans where it rests, a story flowing through time and space. The ocean's memory is vast and gentle, woven into currents that move across the globe, connecting distant shores in a slow, steady pulse. These currents carry warmth and nutrients, nurturing life beneath the waves and shaping climates far beyond the sea. Water remembers the earth's slow changes, the rising mountains, the shifting continents, the quiet carving of valleys by flowing rivers. Each drop holds the echo of these transformations, a soft record written in the language of tides and time. This memory lives not only in the vast oceans but in the smallest pools, where water carries the imprint of the land and sky. In tidal pools, life thrives in delicate balance, moving with the ebb and flow that water remembers and shapes. The memory of water is a gentle invitation to see the world through the lens of flowing time, to feel the deep connection between all living things, and to become part of the endless journey carried by tides, rivers, and rain. As the tide gently pulls back, leaving the shore wet with its touch, the memory of water lingers softly in the air and sand. This memory is a quiet song carried by waves and currents, a story of connection and time whispered by the ocean's breath. Water's memory holds the secrets of ancient rains that once fell on distant mountains, of rivers that carved valleys and carried life to the sea. It remembers the slow dance of seasons, the rise and fall of tides, and the soft rhythm of moonlight on waves. In this gentle remembering, the ocean and earth are bound together, a living story flowing through every drop of water that touches land and sky. The memory of water is a thread woven through time, linking past and present, sea and shore, life and light. As night falls and stars twinkle overhead, the ocean breathes softly, carrying its memory across the world in tides and currents. It is a lullaby sung in water and salt, a gentle song of life's endless flow. And as you listen to this quiet song, you become part of the memory too, connected to the water's journey, held in the soft embrace of tides and time, and carried gently on the ocean's breath. Within your body there flows a quiet electricity, a gentle current that powers life itself. This electricity is not the crackling flash of lightning, but a soft, steady hum that moves through nerves and cells, carrying signals like whispered messages along invisible wires. Imagine the tiny sparks that dance between neurons in your brain, sending thoughts, memories, and feelings in a slow and delicate conversation. This electrical flow is the breath of life inside you, a quiet energy that keeps your heart beating, your muscles moving, and your mind dreaming. The electricity inside you is shaped by nature's ancient rhythms, by the movement of ions, the opening and closing of tiny gates in cell membranes, and the slow pulse of signals travelling through networks unseen. It is a dance of light and shadow, of charge and rest, soft and precise. This living electricity connects every part of your body, weaving a delicate web that holds your senses and actions together. It is a silent song carried on waves of energy, a hidden current that shapes who you are. The electricity inside you is a reminder that life is a dance of energy and matter, a slow and steady flow that moves through everything, from the vast ocean tides to the tiniest spark within your cells. Let's drift deeper into the quiet electricity that flows within you, where tiny currents move like soft rivers through the vast landscape of cells and nerves. This electricity is a gentle pulse, a slow conversation that carries life's messages with delicate precision. Inside your body, millions of neurons send sparks of energy in a slow dance, each one opening tiny gates to let charged particles flow. These sparks are the language of your brain, carrying thoughts, memories, and feelings in waves of light and sound. This electrical flow is not random but carefully choreographed, moving in patterns that shape your every move and every breath. It powers the beating of your heart, the flexing of your muscles, and the flutter of your senses as you feel the world around you. The electricity inside you is connected to the rhythms of nature, the rise and fall of tides, the gentle pull of the moon, and the slow turning of the earth. It is a part of the vast web of energy that flows through life, a delicate thread woven through time and space. This quiet current reminds us that life is alive with energy, a slow, steady pulse that moves through us and all around us, connecting the small and the vast in a gentle, endless dance. As the gentle current of electricity flows through your body, it carries with it the quiet energy of life, a steady, soft pulse that connects every cell, every thought, and every movement. This invisible dance shapes who you are, guiding your breath, your heartbeat, and the flicker of your dreams. The electricity inside you is a reminder of the deep connection between all living things, a shared rhythm that flows through nerves and oceans, through stars and tides. It is a silent song woven in light and shadow, carrying the breath of life across time and space. In moments of stillness, you can feel this current within, a soft hum beneath your skin, a delicate thread that holds together the vast symphony of your being. It is both power and peace, movement and rest, light and shadow dancing in quiet harmony. The electricity inside you is a gentle force, a lullaby of energy that sings the story of life's slow and steady flow. It invites you to breathe with this rhythm, to feel the pulse of life moving through you, and to become part of the endless dance of energy and light. And as you rest in this quiet knowing, you are held by the gentle current that flows through all things, a connection that is soft, steady, and full of wonder.